Tracy Gary coming at you live from Shawnee, Kansas. Okay, so I hope you are ready to get the week rocking. So sometimes it's really hard on a Monday morning, and whatever it takes to get you in the mindset of let's go, that's what you got to do. So I don't know if you remember when you were a kid and at school, a lot of times on Monday mornings, and maybe I'm aging myself here, but a lot of times on Monday mornings, right, you had to do some jumping jacks and just some different things to kickstart your energy in your day. So for anybody that has some kind of ritual that you do to help either start any day or particularly on a Monday, I would love to hear it. So please share that with me. But really what I want to talk about today is just how important it is for you to set the tone of your day and your week in the right manner. And the right manner is that high energy, that positive energy, that I can do this, I can have a great day, I'm gonna have a great day. And so right when you jump out of bed, like I'll be honest with you, some mornings I get out of bed and I think, oh, I am tired. I do not want to face the world today. But then I remember all of the exciting things I've got going on in my life, all of the exciting things that I want to accomplish, all of the people that I am going to impact in a positive manner. And so that's what I think about, and that kind of helps me get going. And if I need a little bit extra, I'll listen to some upbeat music. I think I've said before, I love music and I love to dance. I didn't say I'm good at dancing, but I love to dance. And so sometimes, honestly, I'm that person that's getting ready in the morning, dancing in the mirror, doing some crazy stuff, but it's fun and it gets my energy up and it keeps my energy up. The other thing is make sure you know what you're going for. And I've talked a little bit before about the importance of setting goals. Good morning, Melissa. And for me, my routine is I set my goals on Sunday, and I think I've shared before that I absolutely learned that if I do not write my goals down, I do not accomplish as much. So Sunday nights are a good time to set goals, but you know what? Monday mornings are a great time to set goals too. And so some tips that I have learned from various people that I would like to teach you is when you're setting your goals, again, first and foremost, you need to know what they are and you need to write them down. And just, again, you have a vision and that's your longer term where you're going. Your goals are the small steps, the small action steps that you're going to take to get there. And the best thing to do is to write your goals down every single week. And another tip is to break them into different components of your life or different roles. So, for example, for me, I have personal goals, and those are related more toward health and wellness, right? So if I'm gonna set a goal to work out, if I'm gonna set a goal to eat healthier, if I have doctor's appointments that I've been putting off, I'll put, call such and such doctor, set up an appointment. Then I kind of think about, okay, what else? So for a business, if you have a business or you are doing something in your career, write down the goals specific to that. So for example, for me, I have my personal goals. Then I have goals very specific to getting my business established and the different steps that I need to take, because it's easier to, especially if you're busy like I am, it's easier to break it up in small pieces. And so every week I'll set 1 or 2 goals specific to getting my business set up and started. Then I set goals toward building the business that I'm building and steps I'm going to take for that. And maybe as a parent, there are some things that you're doing as a parent. Maybe it's you got to get somebody signed up for school, or maybe you need to get somebody signed up for a sports event. You can put those down as well. So what types of, like if you were just to think of roles where you would set goals for a specific role, what's like the first role that comes to mind? drop that in the comment. I'm interested to see what type of roles you can think of that you would be setting goals for. And then as you're setting the goals for each of these roles, make them action oriented, right? Not results oriented, action oriented. And that's because you can control those. So for example, like I said, calling the doctor to set up an appointment, working out 3 times a week, right? I can't set a goal of losing weight because I don't know what's going to happen with my crazy body this week. But I can set a goal that I'm going to work out 3 times this week. From a business perspective, I could set a goal of I'm going to contact 5 potential customers. That I can control. I can't control whether or not I actually acquire those customers. So that's the type of goals I'm talking about. So set your goals, your action-oriented goals for the week, and then as you go through the week, check your status. I don't check it every day. Honestly, I check it about midweek, see where I am, see if I need to make some adjustments, maybe kick myself in the butt a little bit. And then Friday is usually I can celebrate because I did it, or it's, all right, here's where I need to go and I have until Sunday to get it done. And then it's either full celebration Friday or it's little celebration Friday with full celebration on Sunday. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Thank you for tuning in. As I said last week, I'm going to try to pop in here about the same time during the week with some different tips, thoughts. So if you got value out of this and you're interested in hanging out with me a little bit, click the notify button so it will notify you when I go live. If there are others that you believe would get value out of this or get value out of the other things that I talk about, please feel free to share it with them. I'd appreciate that. Meanwhile, if you have not checked out my blog, a lot of what I do is it switches back and forth. Sometimes I'll do a live, and then I'll write a blog based on my live. Then there are other times that I will write a blog, and then I'll do my live based on what I wrote my blog. But they're fairly congruent. So if you haven't checked out my blog, please feel free to do that. It's www.tracygary.com is the website, and then there is at the top, there's a link that you can click and get into the blog and read some of my blogs. So with that, have a fantastic day and a fantastic week. Be bold, be confident. Most importantly, have fun and rock it out today. Have a good one. Bye-bye.